Hey, Rockford students, just wanted to show you a quick tool on Google Classroom that can actually help you with your organization, help you keep track of your assignments, and help you understand what you still have left to do on for that week's work or any missing assignments in the past. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink myself and put myself in the bottom corner here. Whoop, I'm teeny. Okay, I'm now turning on my display capture so you can see what I see. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up Google Classroom. Now your Google Classroom obviously looks different than mine because I'm a teacher with 5 different sections of science. You probably only have one. So the first thing I want you to do is to look up in this corner here where the 3 lines are. This is what you're going to want to click on, and it will bring up this menu where you can kind of switch between your classes and that kind of thing. Now, what I want you to focus on, though, is under your enrolled classes, you have this little kind of clipboard here with it says to do. This will bring up your to-do list. Now, when you bring up your to-do list, you can see what's missing, what has no due date but you haven't turned in, and then what is due coming up. So I can see that due on Sunday is my battle book and the Treaty of Paris worksheet. I also am missing something from week 2. Now, I am only enrolled in one class, so this doesn't look too bad. But if you have, all of your different classes, it can get a little overwhelming. So one thing you can do is you can filter it by your classes. So if you click this little drop-down menu, you can select the class you want to focus on. So you can do that there. Now, when I am missing this assignment, I can just click on the assignment to take me right to my work. So I want to make sure that I attach whatever I'm missing and then turn it in. So let's say I am working on my battle book and I'm like, well, I'm done with it. I just forgot to turn it in. So you're going to want to open up your battle book. You want to make sure that your work is attached under the Your Work section. Remember, if you want to add or create anything else, you can click this button here. And maybe you want to comment to your teacher saying that you wanted to, sorry, just forgot to turn it in, or hit the turn in button. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to hit turn in. And I'm going to turn it in, I'm sure. It's going to think, all right, and then it's going to be turned in. So now if I click these 3 lines again, I can get back to my to-do list, and I can see that my battle book is no longer on my to-do list because I turned it in, which is great. So one thing I do want to highlight, though, is that some of you still have a lot of old classes in your Google Classroom. Like I had a student show me their Google Classroom, and they had things from 4th grade and even 3rd grade in there. So what I want you to do, or what I want to show you, is how to unenroll from those old classes. Now remember, please do not unenroll from your 5th grade classes. This should only be like Mr. Neff's class or any other old Google Classrooms that you're no longer needing any longer. You just press the 3 dots in the corner, and then you can select unenroll. That way it won't kind of clog up your to-do list with all things from 4th grade or 3rd grade or however long ago that was. And so hopefully this is just a nice little tip or trick that will help you with your organization, help you figure out what you still need to do, maybe if you have any missing assignments from previous weeks, just to kind of help you out with the organizational side of things, because I know it's a little tough. Your parents do also know about this from a 5th grade letter I'm sending home, so they might be asking you about your to-do list on Google Classroom. Now just remember that this is only for Google Classroom, so if you have classwork that you turn in through a different way, make sure that you also check in with that teacher too. As always, ask questions when you have them. Hopefully this is helpful. Thank you.